It's been a long and tough campaign. We've got everything it takes to win: strong candidates, solid policies, and you, our dedicated and hardworking team of Liberal volunteers. Now we're facing the final challenge: making sure every Liberal gets out to vote. As a scrutineer, your job is to make sure it happens. It's the most important job of the campaign. In the most recent campaigns, the Election Day effort has been decentralized to make the most of people's time on Election Day. Instead of operating out of campaign headquarters, volunteers work from home centers located close to a number of polling stations. Home center coordinators report voter turnout results to the Election Day chair at regular intervals. For Election Day scrutineers, it means spending less time in transit and more on pulling the vote. It also increases the campaign's ability to reallocate resources quickly if necessary, and babysitters as well as rides to the polls can be dispatched more efficiently. Before Election Day, you will have been asked how many hours you can volunteer on Election Day, how early you can begin, and if you have a car. Based on that information, you will be given your assignment. As soon as you are available on Election Day, report to your home center coordinator, who will give you your Election Day kit. It spells out how to achieve your mission, which is to ensure every Liberal voter gets to the polls before they close at 8 p.m. The kit will contain outside scrutineer instructions, instructions for counting the vote, a candidate's agent form, a marked voters list with the names and phone numbers of all Liberal voters highlighted, and finally, bingo sheets. The next step is to go to the polling station, where you will be sworn in and can have access to the list of people who have already voted. If your campaign doesn't have inside scrutineers, it will likely be using bingo sheets to speed up the process of identifying who has voted. Each voter has a number. Where you see a voter marked off on the Deputy Returning Officer's list, you knock off the corresponding number on your bingo sheet. This allows you to gather information without disclosing your marked voters list. Once you have left the polling station, use your bingo sheet to cross voters off your master list. Those Liberal names who have not yet voted are your target for the day. Make the full circuit. Knock at the door of every supporter who has not yet voted. If the voter answers, encourage the person to vote right away and perhaps offer a ride. If the voter declines to vote immediately, ask what their plans are and when they will vote. Be sure to mark your list so that you'll know when to revisit. If the voter is not at home, leave your Election Day card in a highly visible spot so that the voter will see your reminder before entering the home. The idea is to get voters out to the polls. The high visibility will also alert you on your next visit as to whether the voter is home yet or not. Once you've completed one full circuit, return to your polling station to update your bingo sheet and then return to your Election Day home center. Your Election Day coordinator will want to know the total number of votes and the number of Liberals who have voted so far. These numbers will be compared to the total number of marked Liberals. The information you provide will help the campaign determine if it needs to concentrate resources in a particular area of the riding. After meeting with your Election Day coordinator, you will repeat this process of pulling the vote. Remember, every vote counts. When the polls close, your job is to witness the ballot counting and report the result back to election headquarters. Then, your work is done, and it's time to head over to your well-deserved victory party.